Hey Puddins, welcome to my second Q&A. So a few days ago I put this photo up on Instagram asking you guys to ask me some questions. And I got 800 questions. I wrote down a few questions that were reoccurring. There were a lot of the same questions. So these are the very frequently asked questions that I received. What got you into cosplaying? So I always loved the idea of cosplaying. I've known about it since I was in high school, but I never had the opportunity to go out and try cosplaying. I decided I was going to do my first cosplay at Sydney Comic Con this year, and I was actually going to cosplay as Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones, not Harley Quinn. I can't say that a certain person in particular inspired me or someone told me to cosplay. I just did it because I wanted to do it. There was no moment of inspiration, I just did. Watching Suicide Squad really inspired me to make Harley my first cosplay. I knew I had like a connection with that character, so not only did I think I could pull it off physically, but I thought I could bring across that kind of energy that Harley has. Another really frequently asked question, what other Harley cosplays are you wanting to do? Literally every single one. I am going to make my way through the Harley Quinn outfits. I am going to do every single one. People are asking me, are you going to do the Jester? Yes. Are you going to do the New 52? Yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do as many as I possibly can. That is my goal because she's my favorite character. What character aside from Harley do you want to cosplay? I want to cosplay Catwoman, especially Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman, and I want to cosplay Daenerys Targaryen. I do want to stick towards Harley inspired things and Harley at the moment, but I will branch out. What conventions are you going to attend next year? At the moment, I don't know for sure at this stage. I do know that I will be trying to get to as many Sydney conventions as possible. Being my home city, it's quite easy for me to do that. I'm very busy and it's very difficult for me to earn enough money to get to every single convention. My goal for next year is to save enough dollars to get to San Diego Comic Con. So that, I'm not saying that I'm guaranteed to get there. I might not save enough money, but that's my aim. At this stage, I can't tell you for sure. What I can tell you is Sydney is probably a go and San Diego is on the cards. Why do you like Harley Quinn? Okay, this is a very big question. I love Harley for a plethora of reasons. I just have so many. One of the biggest reasons why I love Harley is her can-do attitude. She's so positive and she can do everything she puts her mind to. She can see past all the bad and she sees the good in people. I don't know how to word it properly, but I do think that's an amazing quality that Harley does have. I also like her because she's badass. She's awesome. She's very cool. Explain your Instagram username. My mum said to me, oh, Infamous. I was like, oh mum, it's Infamous. Haven't seen the movie yet, it's Infamous. I don't know if you guys remember from Suicide Squad movie when they're in the club scene, the Joker's like, the one, the only, the infamous Harley Quinn, and that's where it's from. People are getting infamous confused with not famous. It actually means the opposite. It means very well known and very famous. So that's where it comes from, is that quote from the movie. What cities are you going to visit in your Europe tour? So I think in my previous video I didn't word it correctly, but this Europe tour is a holiday for myself. It's not Harley Quinn related. It is just Laura traveling Europe for the first time. I am doing that London meetup for fans. I am stopping in multiple countries, 13 countries in 4 weeks, and so I'm spending 1 to 2 days in each city. So I can't stop at any other city. And it's not Harley Quinn related, it's just Laura going to Europe. So many questions. I'm wearing my Star Wars top. Ah! Do you see any similarities between Harley Quinn and yourself? Yes, it's the crazy energy slash the craziness and also very bad taste in men. I can't say I am a professional gymnast. I can't even touch my toes. If you could be best friends with any fictional character, who would it be? This is like the most ridiculously hard question I've ever come across. I think Jack Sparrow would be really cool to be buddies with. He would be a lot of fun. Did you like Harley Quinn before Suicide Squad? Yes, I did. I loved Harley in Batman the Animated Series. That was something I used to watch when I was in high school. I would watch that all the time online. After seeing Suicide Squad, that really amplified my fangirl because she was like real. She wasn't a cartoon or drawn in the comics anymore. It was like, she's like kind of real, and that really made it for me. How old are you? I'm 21. Have you ever thought about getting a Harley tattoo? Yes, I have. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, but my dad wouldn't be happy. I already have a treble clef tattoo on the back of my neck that I got when I was 16. So I was awarded a full music scholarship to a very prestigious private school, and as a reward my dad offered to buy me a piece of jewelry, and I said no, may I get a tattoo? So I got a tattoo when I was 16 years old as a congratulations. Part of that deal with my dad was that I cannot get another tattoo whilst I'm living under his roof, and I'm currently living with my dad. I'm really heavily thinking about it. If I do get anything, it's going to be a small red diamond. That's the tattoo that I'm set on. Would you ever consider cosplaying a Marvel character? If so, who? Tigra would be awesome. The only issue I'd have with it is it's quite revealing. How do your students feel about you cosplaying as Harley? A lot of students love the fact that I cosplay Harley. They think it's really awesome. I have one student in particular, however, a trumpet student, he's only about 8, who really doesn't like it. He hates my coloured hair, and he will come in and goes, when are you going back to normal? And he makes a huge scene about it. But apart from that, they really like it. It can be a big struggle having such a big social media presence in the world of education, because therefore a lot of students can, you know, not stalk me, but it does get a bit challenging. What is the thing you wish you could change about Harley? I wouldn't change anything about Harley, otherwise she wouldn't be Harley. What hair dye do you use? So I go get my hair done professionally in Newtown, which is a suburb in Sydney, and they use a hair brand called Directions. What would your last meal on earth be? Oh my goodness, there would definitely be a burger, there would be sushi, there would be baklava and Turkish delight, my favourite sweet treats. There would be, oh my goodness, there's so many things. A lot of my mum's cooking, mangoes, I don't want to think about it anymore, I'm getting hungry. What's your favourite thing to do as a cosplayer? Meeting the children and young teenagers and just fans in general really is just so uplifting and heartwarming. It is my favourite thing to do, is meet new people, especially fans. That's just so crazy. I love seeing how passionate and enthusiastic some people can be, and I love it so much. So that's my favourite part. Favourite squad member not including Harley? Definitely Katana, because I'm all for a strong female figure, and Katana is just that. What are you doing in life apart from cosplaying? I have touched on this question in the past, but I think I'll just lay it all out for you guys. I'm a full-time university student and I'm studying 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Music and a Bachelor of Education. So I'm doing a double degree course, so it's very full on. My aim with the university course is to become a qualified high school music teacher. I've completed 3 years of my course and I have 2 and a bit to go, so it's long. So I'm at uni about 3 to 4 days a week. When I'm not at uni, I'm working 3 to 4 afternoons a week tutoring. So that is after school, and I'll tutor anywhere between 3:30 p.m. to about 8:30 at night, teaching piano and trumpet. That's my job and my university, and then when I'm not doing either of those things, I'll be at the gym or doing YouTube videos or cosplaying and a lot of things, so I'm very busy. Could you open a PO box? I'll open a PO box at the very end of January, so look out for that. I am so excited. I'd love to do that with you guys. What would you say your dream cosplay would be, unless it was Harley Quinn? Harley was my dream cosplay. That's why I ditched Daenerys and went for Harley. So I'm really thrilled with how it's looking. I've got a few more improvements until it's fully finished. And also the black and gold clubbing dress, I really want to perfect that, so I'm working on that with someone at the moment. How do you react to hate? Okay, this is a very good question. As a few of you know from my previous video, I mentioned that I was very badly bullied in primary school, and I was also very badly bullied in high school. So from all those experiences, I've become a very resilient person, and those lessons I learnt back then are really helping me now with all of this bullying. Even though there's a very small amount of bullying, there is just overwhelming support and love from all of you guys. So I focus on that more than the bullying, and I just think, well, it's not like I'm getting 90% bullying and 10% love. I'm getting like 99% love, and that's what I think about. When you become an actor, what genre do you want to act? When I become an actor, if I ever become an actor, that would be unreal. Not anything too serious, I think, for me is the main thing, because I'm such a goofball. Do people come up to you when you're not in cosplay, or does anyone in class recognize you? Literally every single person at the high school I've been working at knows about Harley Quinn, and the hair's a dead giveaway, so they're like, oh, Harley Quinn, and then it kind of just snowballed from there. I get a few people in the street coming up to me when I'm out of cosplay, which is just really, really cool. It's nice to know that people can see past the costume, but the hair is a dead giveaway, so it's really awesome. I'll take a few selfies with people and just chat about life. Would you like to meet Jeffrey Dean Morgan? Oh my gosh, I love him so much. I'm so obsessed with him. If I met him, I would explode. What is one of the weirdest things you did as a teen? Basically everything I did as a toddler, a child, a teenager, and an adult has been weird. So pinpointing one particular thing as a teenager is really hard. I think one kind of nerdy, weird thing I did as a teen was I went to a party and everyone's having alcohol and dancing and having a fun time, and I bought my Game Boy Advanced SP and I could play my yellow special version, which is Game Boy Color game, and I'm really set on this game. Favorite thing about cosplaying Harley? I guess being extra crazy and getting away with it is probably one of my favorite things. Who is your favorite Walking Dead character? Well, we all know how much I love Negan, so Negan's #1, and then it would be Daryl and Michonne. How do the people around you, such as family and friends, react to your cosplay? My mum brags about me all the time and shows everyone my Instagram, which is kind of crazy, and my friends have been very supportive. Do you think you would ever cosplay as Poison Ivy? Yes, I would love to give her a shot. However, I don't feel like her character suits my personality. I'd really have to work on the character, and she's a very sensual, strong, sexy character, and that's something that I'm not. I'm a huge goofball, and I think that's why Harley works for me a lot. What are your thoughts on Gotham City Sirens? I'm so excited, you have no idea. I cannot wait, I cannot wait. I'm very nervous to see who they cast as Catwoman and Poison Ivy. I think Jennifer Lawrence would do an amazing job as Poison Ivy. I would love to be Catwoman. That would be cool. Tell us a fun fact, please. Okay, fun fact about me. I can play the didgeridoo. Would you ever consider giving up your studies and teaching to cosplay and YouTube full-time? So I've been thinking about it a lot. I do not want to give up teaching. I love my students all so much. I would put my studies on hold so I could pursue cosplay and YouTube, but there's no way in the world I am letting my little kids go, okay? There's no way. I am really, really passionate about teaching. When you first created the infamous Harley Quinn fan account, did you plan on cosplaying Harley Quinn like you are now? No, I didn't. I just started it as a fan page and I was like super excited about Harley, I just loved her. And then probably about 2 weeks in, I was like, I'm gonna cosplay her, I'm gonna do this. So how do you feel when fans come up to you? I'm still adjusting to it, it's really crazy. But I love it. I love it when people have the courage to come up and say hello to me and talk, and I love talking. I'm a people person, like, talk to me about anything. Talk to me about how gross capsicum is, because capsicum sucks. Who's your favorite Star Wars character? Tricky question. Chewbacca. He never did anything wrong. When you were little, what was your favorite hero? I was a huge Lion King fan when I was a toddler, so it would have to be Mufasa. I loved him. That character was super influential to me as a young child, and that's like a hero in my eyes. He was a hero. What got you into the idea?